future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Money comes big, yeah. It's not small, no.
Kiss my empire.
Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
This is a man's world.
Ow! What's going on, boys and girls?
Oh, brother.
To the show. Hello, Tanner. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
And I'm good. I've been enjoying.
That's great to hear.
We gonna have a good time today.
We are gonna have a great time.
We got some friends in the back we're gonna bring out to just sip some coffee and have a few laughs. Welcome, Chris Brown, the laughing rogue himself.
How's it going?
All right, Chris. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
And of course, Pops is hanging out. What's up, Pops? All right, there's that.
Levi, how's it going?
Come on, people.
There.
Satellite Girl, $15 from funded. Can somebody just go do that?
Captain Infinity in the chat. Good to see you. Hail. Enjoy your cuppa, whatever your cuppa is.
Road Warrior Drake, how are you?
Elasmat hanging out. What's up, Elasmat? What is up, Levi? Good to see you. Elasmat, good to see you.
I think the deal is Twitter with Twitter numbers is they show everybody who popped in and watched for a second. You know what I mean? But it's not like live viewers.
I never know. And
I'm pretty sure. I've watched enough of them now to it's like, yeah, I think it's cool. They stopped in and watched for a minute. It doesn't give us the duration of watch time or anything like that. That would be nice. So we do, hey, they stopped in for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. But,
whatever it may be, wherever you're watching from, we're glad to have you. Elasmat, I dropped the link in the backstage lounge. If you want to jump in, you're certainly welcome to do so.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to brush up on my Drake.
Levi, you're saying, you know what? I'm feeling it, boys. I'm going to drop the link. If I know you, you can come in. If I don't know you, I'm sorry. It's just that simple. There's the link. If you want to pop in and just hang out with us, we're going to be doing our normal segments, of course. We'll have great moments in comics history. But look, I like showing people's projects. I like shilling them. I like getting to meet creators. But you know what? This show was designed to just be a coffee shop and hang out. Just the boys having coffee and talking. Just having some conversation.
It's like your old radio morning show.
Yeah.
Except with perhaps less talent from the host.
Oh, come on now.
I do the best I can with what I got. There's no writers here.
So modest.
There's no writers. There's no script.
There's 3 writers here. He's like, there's no writers.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let that one go.
No one's writing material for the show.
And it's his own material.
Get on whatever. Jesus, that was almost like a cup of soy right there. So, speaking of great tragedies, my
Rosie O'Donnell? Oh.
The little magnetic thing broke, right? And I was heartbroken because I like this case. It's a good case.
I was heartbroken.
But then I discovered, oh look, the magnet is right here on the metal part. All I gotta do is super glue it back. So,
there you go. Hey, Gorilla Glue, man. That'll take care of anything.
Yay! And then I went looking for the Gorilla Glue, and you can't find it anywhere. Got to wait for the one. Because
hey, Wayne, how are you?
As we all know,
seizure.
The uterus is a built-in tracking device.
Mm-hmm.
A woman can find anything in the house.
I've often said that they move things just to be able to say, "Oh, I know right where that is." Yeah.
Exactly where that's at.
Yeah, that's it.
It was not in the fridge, Karen. I looked.
Yeah. Recently, my kids and my wife have been trying to use my saying on me, and but I do. I tell them you have to move things to find things, so I'll be like, where's such and such? Oh, you got to move things to find things, Dad. It's like, oh, I did, kid.
I'll say, where's so-and-so? And when I get this response, and you've all heard this before, well, where's the last place you had it? If I knew that, I wouldn't have opened my pie hole and asked the question.
That's not my favorite one. My favorite one was, where's blah, blah, blah. If it was in your ass, you'd know.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm aging like milk left out in the sun. But,
aging like yogurt.
My uncle was one of them people that had to come back for anything, and he had no filter. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
So it's like you say something to him, and you get something back. And you damn, fuck.
The one I've never liked though is like that. If it was up your ass, people that think they're witty with those rote responses, and they're not funny.
This was in the 70s and the 80s. He was doing this, Doc.
I'm just saying, when I run across those people, go, shut up.
Well, I used to like doing that.
Shut up. It used to be okay. You see what I'm saying? It used to be okay to say shit like that. People didn't get the pennies on it.
No, I mean, it's just if I'm asking where something's at, chances are, one, I've looked for it. Two, I was asking for help in locating something.
Right.
I don't recall inserting a coin into your dumb hole to get you to spout some smart ass comment.
How about this though, Doc? This is the guy whose garage you're in, whose cars you work on, right? And you say something to him, and he's 20 years older than you. He's gonna say something back, and act like you're the old guy in the room.
Well, no, I am the old guy in the room right now, though. Is what I'm saying.
Right. So I'm just saying, in that circumstance, you're the young guy, you're the teenager or whatever. A dude smacked you upside the head with words, and you went, "Oh."
Well, no, it still doesn't mean I need to like it. I respect my elders, but that doesn't mean that.
He's my uncle. What am I going to do?
Well, I mean, when he opens his word,
my mom's little brother. It's like now it's the other way around. I smash him all the time. It's like
it is what it is. You respect your elders.
Speaking of getting older, so I'm in the pool the other day, and my wife, she goes, "Honey,
wrinkles.
Do you feel 43?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I don't feel like we're in our 40s." I was like, "Oh, I feel like I'm in my 50s, maybe even 60s some days." I was like, "No, I feel it. I feel it, babe."
Listen,
I'm on 7 different medications. I feel it.
I feel every minute of my existence, and then some. I walk down the stairs sideways now, Tanner.
My kids are savage, and I was like, they constantly reminded me of how old I am. When I
must really just be a glutton for punishment.
I walk down the stairs sideways now, fellas. Okay.
Look, guys, I was at my grandson's Little League game yesterday, and the kids are having a hard time sliding. They're like afraid to slide. They're kids, right? He's like, "I don't really know how to slide." Well, here's my old 60-year-old dumbass. You do it like this. And I slid. So the next time he gets on base, he ends up having to slide into home, And it's like, if I hadn't have just showed him how to do it 10 minutes before that, it would have been disastrous.
Yeah, I tried to show my kids how to slide, and all I really showed them was how to fall down.
It's like, I'm out there, I'm 60 years old, I'm half dead. I'm the one out there showing the kid how to slide. Not some other little kid, not some teenager, not me.
You go for it like this.
They're not allowed to slide head first.
Well, that's just it. Some people are these days. They're just so darn afraid to let kids experience things. You know what I mean? That they're gonna baby them like that. Like mine, my kid Xander. He wants to be a stuntman now, which is cool,
right?
But
that is cool.
He was on a tree house that they built, which was rickety. And he goes, "I'm going to jump off of it." I said, "You know what? Go ahead, but I am not taking you to the hospital." So he starts to jump. His pants get caught on a nail and face plants. Knocks the wind out of him, right? So he's there struggling. And I'm like, "Told you I wasn't taking you." Then I help. I showed him how to get your breath back from that.
Yeah, my youngest son is a
Parenting done right.
semi-pro wrestler. You know, well, hell, they started backyard wrestling when they were kids.
Right.
Him and his cousin, and you know they're jumping off of ladders and busting tables, and blah 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 blah. And he's still doing this now, and he actually gets paid a little bit to do it. You know, and I don't go to his shows anymore because I don't want to watch him come off a 15-foot ladder that's in the ring down to the concrete floor, and then the next day have him call me and go, "I think I got brain damage."
You know? Be honest, Doc. Be honest. You don't want to hit some dude in the back of the head with a chair because he just smacked your son. Be honest.
No, I can't watch. I can't watch him do this stuff.
Hey, Carrie.
My problem would be I'd want to get involved. If my son did that shit, and it's like I'd fucking want to be involved.
I went to one of the shows that I went to of his, and I've been to many of them. They had switched over from being the good guys, the face.
Oh yeah, he's a heel.
The heels. And Dad, you gotta boo me. You gotta work. I came here to support your ass. Boo you and.
Oh man, see, I would
I'm
love
not
for the
wired that
opportunity for
way.
my kids to say, "Hey, I need you to talk shit on me." You know, okay. Remember, you asked for it.
Kids won't have a problem with that. That's for sure.
Well, the thing is, if they would have known you were his dad and then you still booed him, that would have made him hate it even more. Which
I tore into him. I said things like, "You have no ass, and obviously you get that from your mother." You know, things like that. You know, his ring name is Paul Wolf. Damage Incorporated is the tag team. They are currently some kind of champions. I don't know how any of that shit works. His ring name is Paul Wolf. You know.
Yeah, you know how I told you I'm a Cyclops, right? Well, I got that name because that's what my dad called me when I was 8, and this happened. He goes, "Good luck there, Cyclops," and that's what it was ever since. Yeah.
You see, that's like if it was in your ass, you'd know.
No, that was creative.
You just take it. You just gotta take it, man. It's like there's nothing you can do.
So yeah, I was telling Tanner, you know, I've said here on the show many times, and I'm going to say it again. For some weird reason, my wife cares about my health. I don't get it. Obviously, I don't. So all there ever is in this house is chicken. And we're not talking about thighs, you know, juicy, good, dark meat. Oh, hell no, it's always chicken breast. And every dish is a chicken. So chicken. I hate fucking chicken. The only chicken I want is from the Colonel. Greasy, dripping, greasy. All right.
Amen to that.
So periodically we order our groceries and they're delivered. And periodically they'll screw up and they'll send us somebody else's order. And I guess ours goes somewhere else, whatever. That's happened before. So last night she's going to bed. And she goes to bed early. She says, "Honey, I ordered some groceries. They'll be here about 7 or 8. Okay. So sure enough, groceries come. And I'm unloading shit, putting things away. And it appears to be our order. Some of that stuff is the stuff we always get. There was a pack of ground beef in there. I've been walking around with a heart on all fucking day long. I'm having something with beef tonight, boys.
Heck yeah.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
No, Terry, you didn't miss the memes.
No, you didn't miss them.
Man, I was so happy I didn't know what to do, man. I'm running around. There's nobody in the front part of the house. I'm just holding this big slab of ground beef going. Oh, look. I show the dog. Oh, look. So happy. Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so you're saying you have chicken a lot. Now, if you could only have one food, that's it, no more, what would it be?
It's going to be bugs, imagine.
If I could only have one, it would be seafood. It would be seafood.
Really?
Yes. I freaking love scallops, oysters, lobster, fish. I love it. I freaking love it. Like when my wife really loves me, she'll get me several tins of smoked oysters.
Ooh, very nice.
I'll get those out in a bottle of hot sauce and some soda crackers, and I will go to town.
She's not innocent.
Ooh, go to get a drink and next time I have it hard on my. Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Come on now.
The metaphorical erection, because I took care of that first one right away.
Why, oh, why did he take the blue pill? Works on a couple ways, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, the same question to you, Chris. You can only have one thing for the rest of your life. What's it going to be?
Pasta, Italian, without a shadow of a doubt.
Ooh. Oh my God! All right, yeah. I have issues with Italian food. I like it, but it's all exactly the same stuff, just configured differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's pasta, tomatoes, and meat.
Yep. And
that's what makes it so good.
Don't forget the cheeses.
Oh yeah, the different cheeses. Oh,
absolutely, gotta have cheese.
Yeah.
So Tanner, same question.
Oh God, this is so hard because like I'm a foodie. I don't know about you guys, but like I love food. Like I always thought that it was BS, that these guys were on TV and they get to go all over the world and eat, and I was like, I could kill my guidance counselor.
Never knew this was an option.
God, my favorite though. Oh,
recruiters like going rifle. Food. Food.
I'm over here getting shot at. I could be traveling around eating.
This is BS.
Fucked up shit.
To answer your question, man.
Some people go with pizza for the varieties.
See, that's what I can make all different kinds.
Like I'm a big like I love Chinese food. Like the Asian persuasion somewhere in that realm. Like I spent a good majority of my time over in Asia in the military. So it was Japan and Korea. Man, I left a piece of my heart in both places. But so yeah, I don't know. Like I'm one of those weirdos. Like I could live off fish and rice. Like pretty.
Carrie says, unfortunately, tuna pizza or tuna jacket potato for me. I don't know what that second one is. The first one, an abomination before the living God.
Tuna pizza.
I'm pretty sure tuna pizza is proof Jesus died in vain. And
I don't know. Well, see, I don't know about you guys, but I like anchovies. Like,
never had them. Couldn't say. I don't like fish in general.
No, I love
every now and then.
Love it.
But you got to think, man. There's Southern soul food. There's barbecue. There's freaking pizza. There's Italian. There's Asian of all different varieties. There's Cajun food. Food is good, is what I'm saying. What I don't want.
Mexican food. Now I could go on Mexican food.
Chicken. No more baked. It's like.
But see, I can make a Mexican pizza.
The wife says, we're having Mexican tonight. And I get all happy. Yay. They're fucking chicken tacos.
Although Applebee's chicken wonton tacos are beyond a shadow of a doubt awesome. If you've never tried them,
will be.
Depending on the Applebee's you go to. I know what you're talking about though. But ours just recently went downhill. Something fierce.
What I'm saying is the only chicken I want to eat at this point.
Carol with the wing ding here. I don't know what's going on.
She's flipping the table. She's flipping the table.
Flipping the table.
Would you settle for Buffalo Wild Wings?
Carol, the link is in the backstage.
I can tear up some Buffalo Wild Wings.
If you want to jump in.
Oh, so jacketed potato is just a baked potato.
Yeah, it's just a baked potato with stuffing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet corn. What the fuck is sweet corn? Corn is just corn.
Add a
Tuna.
fillet of
Bring that back
tuna
up.
with sweet
Tuna.
corn and mayo. Oh, hey.
He said corn is just corn.
Corn. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Corn's good. I love corn.
What is it, like sour corn?
No, there are different kinds. But
There are. Yeah.
Farmer Brown. I know. It's a cliche, but that's...
Yeah, we were just talking about tacos, Carol, so that means you can come in.
Lord, as a good Christian, I tell you what. Right in front of the Lord.
So, listen, you bunch of miscreants. We're going to do the thing. So we were trying to figure this one out backstage. I don't know what.
That's how my dentistry went.
Fun time was had by all.
Oh my God. I go to the dentist, I fall asleep in the chair, I wake up, my pants are unzipped.
Happy ending.
Why? I'm not knowing. Life of an artist.
Oh,
Gift
I love
kid, a burned out disappointment, and an old weirdo with a home studio death. That's I'm in phase 3 right there.
I hear you. I'm in phase. I'm sitting in my home studio right now.
Same.
You know.
Look, Levi was watching your son wrestle.
Oh yeah. He's got a channel on YouTube where you can go see his music or his wrestling.
Yeah.
He actually has like 3 channels, so I'm not able to keep track of them.
Can't keep.
When you have to cover the ramblings of a dementia patient.
Oh.
I mean, all right. First of all, she is just a horrible human being.
Mm-hmm.
A horrible human being.
She has a little feature in the clips.
But I get the meme because she's got the worst job in the world. She has to go out and put a spin. She has to polish turds in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
That can't be fun. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Right? Once it became apparent, I found it the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering questions.
Yes, facts.
Oh, I felt that one right in.
Every parent in the chat felt that.
Oh.
So then,
man, that brought a tear to my eye.
we were talking about this trend just before the show. Disney announces a remake of 101 Dalmatians. And then there's Disney. Anything profitable. Let's swap out the profitable for the diversity, inclusion, and equity.
Man, did you hear about Lucas calling out Disney?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't.
I guess he's finally had enough of Star Wars being bastardized.
Wishing he never sold it.
Yeah.
The Acolyte, another episode of Find the Straight White Male.
Yeah. I don't know.
They become extinct. I challenge
Waldo before I found that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really.
I challenge everyone to do this. When you're watching TV, YouTube, whatever, and ads come on, let's play the game. Find the straight white male. Seriously.
Yeah, they don't exist in ads anymore.
Try to find them. And report back to me what you find. Bam! Here we go. Yes, that's just the story of my life right there.
Well, that'll do it.
And that looks a lot like San Diego.
It does, too.
Yeah.
There are two kinds of people in the world, fellas, and I think I know where we all fit here. I'm going to use it again. Why would I?
Sadly, I'm number one there.
Me too.
I'm all OCD.
No. I told the wife, I said, you should never make a bed because you're going to just get in it later anyway. There's no point.
I'm going to use this thing again tomorrow.
Exactly. You'll get it. It's all right.
I'm going to use it again. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He ain't playing around with his wait times.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you've ever been to the VA, you know.
Yep.
Actually, you need a bench with a Civil War guy and the like all the way through history.
Caveman.
A rare photo of Keith Richards waiting for electricity to be discovered. Poor Keith.
Oh, Keith.
You know, the Stones have lived far longer than anyone could ever have predicted. I mean, think about it.
I literally got the 12-inch statue of, from NECA. It was Keith Richards as the pirate guy.
Captain T.
Yeah, Captain T.
Yeah. Poor Yoda. Yeah. So this has been another exciting episode of Meme Review. I'm going to play the stinger again because, those are just good, fresh memes.
Those are good.
Fresh from the garden. Just for
God, that Yoda one, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'd just rather lay down and die than answer any more questions.
I got 5 kids. I did.
Oh, man. You got one more than me. I don't know how you do it.
You'll get it.
I don't mind being asked. I hate not being listened to.
I just know that I never more appreciated a bathroom door that locked.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to go to the restroom, but I'm going just so I can put a locked door between me and this wallet draining crap factory that follows me around asking for shit all day. Damn, kid. It's like a face hugger from Aliens.
Let's see, that was the best piece of advice I ever gave my son was don't have kids until you do everything you want. Because all they're going to do is pull on your pant leg going, Daddy, I want, Daddy, I want. So make sure you got what you want before you start getting them motherfuckers pulling on your pant leg.
See, I remember my dad telling me to slow down. And that didn't happen.
It was the best advice I could have given him as a teenager, and he didn't listen. That's what I'm saying.
When my sons, both of them were toddlers, and we would go out to a store, Walmart, wherever, and I would say to them, if I can't reach out my hand and touch you, you're too far away from me. Don't get ahead of me. Don't fall behind. And if you do, I'm going to hold your hand like a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to tell you, son number 1, no problem. He understood the rules. Son number 2, but he want to run off and do it. I get that little hand. He would just go limp.
Yeah.
And I would absolutely drag him like a sack of potatoes down that aisle. I didn't care. I was not going to let the passive resistance win.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a game shop, and my son ended up throwing a fit in the middle of it, so I ended up grabbing him by his hands, and dragging him, and the owners of the shop, they were like, "Thanks for cleaning the floor," as I'm going out the door. I was like, "I like your sense of humor, thank you. Sorry for the interruption."
We were at a Walmart once, and there was this. I let him walk through the toy section, and there was just one kid yelling at his dad, going, "F you! I effing hate you!" and just going off, right? And I just looked at my kids and I said, "What would happen if you ever talked to me like that? You'd kill us." Just remember that. We can
Again.
Although there was my youngest was just a baby yet, and I was holding him, and this guy walks over and he goes, "Hey, Juliet," that's my little girl's name, and goes to touch her. I go, "Hold him," and I hand it to the oldest boy, and I just went at this guy. "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm from church. Your wife knows us," and I'm like, "I don't know that."
Yeah.
I went, yeah, no, it was pretty fun. I could tell you how I almost killed 2 old ladies.
Okay, that's better than what I got. Come on with it.
How does that happen?
I'm going to say at the start of it, I was at fault. I was the jackass.
Okay.
But
okay.
we just had the youngest baby, and the wife works at a grocery store. She's the deli manager, so she had the kid, and I'm walking around with the empty car seat in the cart, right? So I see these 2 old ladies, and I pick up the car seat, and I go, "Who's a good baby?" And I go, and I drop it onto the floor. They went whiter than white. I thought I killed those 2. No, I was just kidding. Just kidding. No, yeah. Right? It is so evil. So evil.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. That's epic.
That's the second time Chris told me a story and made me buffed out, dude.
Was it the Camaro story? Because I used to have a Camaro, and there was this guy sitting in the seat next to me, one of my good friends, right? Donnie, his name.
Well, no, I was talking about the wife one.
Oh, okay.
That you originally told me.
But we're driving along, and Donnie goes to me, "Check out this chick's butt." Well, he said, and he's like, so I start slowing down, and he's like, dude, and he's just going crazy. Pull up, it's a guy. So I drove about a quarter mile. He really loves you. No, listen. And me and the guy are laughing. Donnie is like just crouched down in the seat. Yeah, so
I got my buddy almost the same thing. My buddy's on the passenger seat. We're kids.
Uh-huh.
We're cruising the strip. There's a hot chick walking.
What's up, Charles?
And I said, "Hey, Charles." And I slow down. The windows are down. I said, "Hey, baby, my friend thinks you got a hot body. He would love to have you." That girl ran over and beat his ass through the window.
Oh, no.
When I was a teenager, I seen my older sister beat a dude down. He said something to her. I didn't even hear what he said, but she hit him upside the head with her purse, and he went down, and she went at him with those heels like, I was laughing my.
Why are you not on camera, Pops?
Hmm?
One of these things is not like the others.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no.
I don't care. So it's spring break. My brother and I, who had not seen each other for years. This was back in the day. I'm in the Navy, so I'm in great shape. My brother is a title-holding bodybuilder. He was Mr. Drug-Free Georgia, and dark tan. He's dark hair, We're walking down the beach, and this girl leans over the balcony of the condo, and she goes, "Ooh, baby, you make my tongue hard." My brother didn't miss a beat. He said, "Shut up, slut." And of course, being the good brother I am, I just lose my shit laughing. Come on.
I at least checked.
My brother was just like that. He was wired differently.
I'd have had to look first before I sent it.
He didn't care. He already had a girlfriend. He was like, don't care. So look, it's that time again, boys and girls.
Greetings and salutations.
Psych!
Oh! Got me. Tanner Hurley with another great moments in comic history. Today we are going to be talking about Eric Powell. Yes, the creator of The Goon. Okay.
Nice.
4-time Eisner winning The Goon from 2004 to 2008. Okay, this man has created, the titillating adventures of the Goon and his sidekick Frankie, with his recent creation being Hillbilly.
Nice.
And of course, let's not forget the unedited Satan's Sodomy Baby.
Oh my God.
Which fits in with everything that we've been talking about today. So if you haven't seen it, go out there, get yourself Sorry, you got me good earlier.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
You totally broke him, Doc. You broke him.
What's up, Zaf?
Oh, we're having fun. We're having fun today. Yes, The Goon. You'll get The Goon. You'll love it.
I'm not getting that other book. I might go get The Goon, but I'm not with that other.
Oh, come on now, Carrie.
Carrie.
No, I could totally buy that he'd get that one.
I need a goodies powder, and I don't have any.
I bought that thing overseas and had to wait a year before I could even see it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, you purchased it and it was waiting for you when you got back?
Yeah, it was waiting for me when I got back.
I have often wondered, because listen, whether you folks realize it or not, veterans are by and large comic book nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There are fuck tons of them. And there are a lot of guys, when they deploy, their subscriptions continue at the LCS and they hold them for them. Or a family will go buy them.
Oh, yeah.
And the number one thing they're looking forward to is getting home and being with their loved one, having a good home-cooked meal, and then reading their comic books. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Comic
Hey,
Books
Billy.
Kids also has a Comics for the Troops
That's awesome.
side of that website. So,
Yeah.
if you want to donate comics to get sent to the troops overseas so they don't have to wait till they get home to read a freaking comic book, that's always a cool thing to do.
Well, we get them with PMCS magazine, these little booklets that teach us how to service our gear.
Yeah. And if I get to $5,000 on this campaign, I will send 50 copies of the book to the troops.
Heck yeah.
Because, it's a good book. They'll enjoy it.
We
were talking about this, by the way. This is a controversial topic.
No.
This is as controversial as we're going to. No, it's look. You ever been looking through Indiegogo, Kickstarter, or Fund My Comic, and you see a brilliant campaign, and it's got like $5 on its funding, and then you see an equal or maybe worse campaign, it's got $20,000. How does that shit happen? How does that even happen?
We are all ears.
I've done a lot of research on stuff like this, and if you look at the bottom of that, you're going to see one common thread at the bottom of every one of their campaigns. It's going to be a company name, which I won't say here for liability reasons and all. But it's one company name that I won't say they artificially inflate the numbers for a while, but they are the ones that do a lot of it because they're incentivized because they take a percentage of how much the campaign makes. Mm-hmm. So the more that they can make the campaign make, that's the main difference. You look
now.
You'll see
in fairness, I've seen some good people with good campaigns, and I'm going to talk. Von Coleman came out. He's at like $12,000 on his campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos, cheers, love the guy, good product.
Where's it at?
And I asked him, it's over on Thumb My Comic right now.
Got it.
And I asked him on the air here when he came on the show, how'd you do that? Where did you get that kind of stir from?
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, I got a big push from Billy Tucci and I think Aaron Lopresti. And I'm like, well, how did you do that? Oh, I went and talked to him at the convention. Well, who'd have thunk it? Go and talk to the big boys and try to get them to help you out. Nothing wrong with it. I myself have reached out to the Tooch. Tooch, help a brother out here.
You know how I do the hunting podcast, the hunting show on Mondays?
Yeah.
Billy was supposed to come on because I saw that he was a hunter. I'm like, dude, come on and chat, and he kept signing up like he was going to come on, but he never did. So, I mean, it'd be cool.
He's a busy guy. And
yeah.
Like the PM I sent him, he hasn't even seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't a cold call. He and I have talked a lot as veterans who served at the same time. He was Army, I was Navy, but we have that in common, and we were talking back and forth, not extensively, but a good little bit. So it wasn't a cold call.
I hit Deborah. Deborah, Billy said you're going to come on my show like 4, 5, 6 times. Man, can you drag him by the nose out here in front of the camera for me, please? Thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Deborah's
First
cool as
artist
hell.
I ever met at a
actually
convention.
do that because Deborah is cool as hell, and she thinks it's fun. So.
Well, yeah, I mean that first person I ever met at a convention was like artist wise was Billy Tucci, and he was busy. He was on a call, and anyhow, it was, I'm standing there. Deborah, man, she's like, oh, are you interested in She? I was like, oh, I'm a huge fan of She. And she's like, well, we got all these books over here. And she, she's kind of talking about the product and everything. And I was like, yep, they're in my hand. I got you. Oh, yeah, you got me. And then she goes, because, people don't realize Billy Tucci is the one that spearheaded the what do you call them? Like the blank covers.
Yeah,
sketch covers. Yeah, he was the first one to do that. And so I had one of them, and it was Year of the Dragon or something like that. Whatever it was, he was doing whatever the Chinese horoscope was. He would have a cover, and it would be year of whatever, the horse, the dragon. Anyhow, well, she's like, "Do you want him to draw on it?" And I was like,
yes, please.
He'll do that? And she says, yeah, absolutely. And she goes over there and she tells him to get off the phone and everything. And she's like, you got a fan over here.
Yeah.
But no, and Billy was wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. I've met him so many times. And he's a delight to,
Tucci is great. Aaron Lopresti is a hell of a gentleman. George Perez, met him. He was super cool.
George was great. He was
just a wonderful.
He was a legend, man. He was an absolute legend. When I met him, there was nobody at his table. I don't know. It was the 90s. I don't know. Like everyone was like going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for the Image guys and everything. But there I am at Wizard World in Chicago. And I see him there, and I was just like, run! There's nobody there.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
When you met Mr. Perez, right? Did it look like the Spider-Man meme?
He still had his afro.
Did he?
And, I said, Mr. Perez, I said, you and Bob Ross have both been a big influence to me, except for the hair department. And he laughed. And, he was a nice guy. I met Ben Edlin. He was funny as shit. Great guy. I met Jeff Smith and did Bone. Nice guy.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Who else? There was, I'm blanking right now. I met a bunch of folks. Some of them were assholes.
Yeah.
Not going to drop those names because they're still out there and they're very popular, and I don't need no smoke coming back my way. But
right.
They really love themselves in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so my point in saying that was there almost doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason of what funds, what doesn't fund, what's a big success, what's not. It is not a measure of the quality of the book.
Mm-mm.
It's not. There are great books that fund for $500 over on Fund My Comic, and they're great. So I guess the moral to the story is, back what you like. Don't worry about whether it's popular or not.
Oh yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And if you don't mind, take a chance on an indie you've never heard of before, like me. Hey, Tanner, hey, Chris.
You know what bugs me?
Tell me. What bugs you, Brent?
I was just
really
listening
grind
to
your
some.
gears.
I was listening to somebody's show recently, and they're saying, "Yeah, indie comics are really coming along," and then they proceed to talk about Skybound. I'm like, that is not an indie comic just because it was like Image is not wouldn't be considered indie anymore for that. It's just
they're not really indie. They're kind of mainstream, right?
Instead of talking about, well, when you make $1 billion freaking TV show and stuff, I think you passed from indie there, Booba. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this too.
Critical thinker, or is it thinker? I don't
Critical
know. Drinker. Yeah. Was talking about Ghost Machine. It's talking about the indie comics, and it's it's Jeff Johns and basically all the guys that left DC are over at Image now doing amazing books, But he's just talking about the indie scene. And I was like, well, okay, hey, I love those guys, and I'm glad they're putting out phenomenal comics. I was like, but they're not really indie.
Yeah.
Let's do this, boys. We're at that point of the show. Satellite Girl number 2 is $15 away from funded. All right. This is published by Tanner Hurley. The writing and art is by Chris Ouellette. Let's take a look at this thing, and let's get a backer for $15. Come on.
Heck yeah.
you know, one of the things I love about that work, we've talked about it endlessly, but his world looks so lived in. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just packed with stuff. The streets, you know, have cars and people and graffiti and posters and stickers. There's just
there's
it's a
Easter eggs
feast
in
for your
everything.
eyes. Yes,
You know,
Mhm.
yes, and it's just a feast for your eyes, man.
and if you're a big comics fan, like you'll get the most out of that book. You know, both the first issue and the second issue. You know, he
Yeah.
jam packs so much, you know, reference and pop culture.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? Bring up the campaign, Tanner.
What's that?
Share your screen. Bring up the campaign and
Okay.
share your screen with me. Let's take a look real quick here.
Now we tried this on Monday. Didn't we try this on Monday?
We tried this on Monday.
Well, I mean, we were a lot farther away, but we got close, but we didn't get over the funding goal. Okay, so
Well, you know, I got a feeling.
You know, it takes
I've got a feeling about you.
It only takes one more. That's all.
I've got a feeling that this will come true. All right, boys. It's listen, 1985 was a great year, but we need to get it up to the year 2000. So we just watched the trailer, but just scroll through. This is what you're going to get. Chapter 1, you can't say that on TV.
Satellite Girl 9.
Now, each of the satellite girls, boys and girls, is a sidekick to Captain
Cosmos.
Cosmos, who is nigh eternal. And each of them represents kind of an epoch, a decade. So you got 90s girls, 80s girls, 70s girls, you know, and this is their stories. So you got the 80s girl right there. You got the 90s girl.
70s girl.
The 70s girl. And I mean, just there's so many Easter eggs, references. The art is so alive with motion. The world looks lived in. Like, I would not draw that panel.
I know, right? I mean,
I would draw the girl walking. I would draw the lamppost and a brick wall. All right, but no, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 television screens in the window. You know, he's got the trash can over.
The trash can. I mean, good God, he puts detail into the trash. I mean,
his detail has detail.
His detail has detail. Yeah.
But here's what I want to do, Tanner. Scroll on the right over there for me. Scroll on the right.
Oops.
Make a pledge without a reward. You can donate as little as $1, $5. Let's move this thing. Let's move it just a little bit. Let's move it off of.
Well, we have rewards. I mean,
but yes, there are rewards to be had.
There are rewards.
For a low price of.
Let's see. If I can scroll over.
You look at us cutting off the price.
Yeah, I know that it starts with the digital for $3.
Yeah. Why is it cutting it off like that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
see what I. It's on Fund My Comic.
Oh no, it's on a Kickstarter.
Oh well, hell.
Because you're looking at your editing page rather than the page that's up on Kickstarter.
Oh, that's true.
Pops, can you bring it up?
Yeah.
So the main cover is $6. The variant A is $7.
$6 and $7. Here we go.
Yeah. Get both issues for $12.
I mean, come on, man. Chris Olette and
Wait,
Tanner.
Tanner will come and strip for you for a $3,000 pledge. Oh,
yeah, there it is. But Tanner and Chris are doing the same thing I'm doing with my campaign, which is We know the times are hard right now, so we're making it affordable for you to get something quality. Come on now.
Yeah, and we were talking about this earlier, but people are like, "Oh, your books need to be priced higher." I don't understand this $20 book because, like, for me, like I can't go out and it's priced me out of collecting. Like, I love indies. I was like, but $20 and $25 per comic, I can't. I got
are you
kids,
kidding
man.
right now?
I can't do that right now.
I gotta buy groceries. I gotta buy gas, medication.
Yeah.
But when you get down to $12, $7, $5, now we're talking about something. You get some value. And hell, on my campaign, if you really absolutely positively can't afford $1, hit me up if you want a book. I'll make sure you get one. Better not be pulling my leg though. $3 cover a original. Oh no, $300 for the original art.
You get the original art, yeah.
What? Whoa, that's a steal.
Yeah, we got one that sold. We got a buyer out of Singapore that loves Chris's work and bought up some of the issue 1 variant covers.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But in all honesty, boys and girls, if you're listening to me right now, Tanner and I, we were talking backstage. Neither one of us enjoys shilling.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the least pleasant part of the job. Creating is fun. Fulfilling is fulfilling.
Right.
But the shilling, when you're trying to get people to just invest in your product to be able to produce it, I don't know, Tanner, what is it? Chris, what is it? You almost feel like you're hat in hand going, please, please.
It's just like you don't like talking about yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess there are some people that enjoy that, but I mean, me personally,
sure.
Yeah.
Look, I know, love him or hate him, Ethan Van Sciver is one of the best shill salesmen out there. I mean, the dude he could sell sand in the desert. Okay,
absolutely,
without a doubt. All right, I'm not that guy. I can't do that. Come on, guys, I only need $1 million to make this happen.
That's it. That's all you need.
Just $1 million?
Just $1 million.
And then he gets it
in 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours.
So I take nothing away from that ability.
I admit I'm one of them.
Hey, yeah.
See? It's a gift. It's a gift to be able to shill like that. I wish I had it, but I don't. If I did, I'd go sell Kirby vacuum cleaners and make a fortune.
Shit, I'd sell Lamborghinis.
Did you? How bad of a joke am I allowed to tell?
Don't get us in jail.
Well,
no promise. No promises.
No promises. All right, here we go.
No promises.
Take a sip of my coffee and brace myself.
You hear the joke? So a mechanic is sitting there talking with a guy, and he says, "Look, all day long I work on Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and the smell, the feel, the softness always makes me want to get inside, but I know I'll never have one." And the other guy says, "Yeah, my brother's the same way. He's a gynecologist."
Oh no.
We're in 1985. We need to make this better.
Or I'll tell another joke if you don't.
Yeah. Donate $1 or Chris will tell another joke.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Listen, here's my promise from the doctor who always keeps his word. When I win the lottery, I'm backing everybody's campaigns, fully funded. All of them. If I like you. Except Carol. I'm not funding Carol's book. Carol will get an upgrade to 2 scoops of Rice Krispies a day. That's it. That's all she gets. From the table at Christmas.
Oh, I know. I've always dreamt about the things that I would do if I won the lottery. You know, and it really it's taking care of people. It's
yeah.
I hate it.
Like, listen, I love Carol. Dang it, she's got the best sense of humor. Listen, somebody's got to win it, Lord. Thou knowest I am a generous person. What did the French?
I don't know. What did he say?
He didn't go, come on, Lord, you know. He goes, thou knowest.
Thou knowest I am a generous man. I would make so many people's lives fulfilled and better. She said, I don't know. I don't speak French. Shut up. Shut up, Carol. What is brown and sticky? Syrup.
I don't
Next.
know.
Oh my God! Why are
I
we
don't
doing
know
this?
if I want to know the answer to that one. Jeez.
A stick. Carol, come in here. Tell your lame ass freaking Dixie Cup jokes. There's the link. Come on in. Normally, Carol's not around on Wednesday, so I'm glad she's hanging out with us. She is the queen troll. Oh God, what do you call a lazy kangaroo? A no hop flop? A pouch potato. Get out of here. Leave. Back in the basement, witch. Oh my God. Completely derailed.
My kids would say that's cringe.
That's so cringe.
That's cringe.
Labracadabrador.
Labracadabrador.
What's up, Carol?
Hey,
Hello.
Carol.
Oh, that was as bad as her joke. What has 5 toes and isn't my foot? Your foot. What if I've only got 4?
Oh my God!
Yeah, you
Speaking
don't
of
know.
that, I went to go hand a customer his money back, or his change, and I didn't understand why he wasn't taking it. And I looked down, and the motherfucker had no fingers.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. That begs the question of how did he give you the money in the first place?
I guess he handed me with the other hand. I'm like, well, why would you put out the hand with no fingers? I'm like, where's the rest of you?
So get a grip, guy. Come on.
There was a very popular teacher in our high school who was born without a hand. She was born that way. There's one little nub on the end like a peanut. And I guess that was supposed to be a finger. I don't know. It was gross to look at, but I tried not to look at it. It is what it is. But one day, a brand new student sat down, and she came by and just walked by his desk, and he was like eyeball level with the nub. And my man lost his shit. Ah! Freaked out.
Where's the rest of you?
I couldn't help it. The rest of the class couldn't help it. We all busted out laughing. She was a good sport about it. She said, would it make you feel better if I put on a glove, or in my case, a sock? Why did the cross-eyed teacher get fired? Because he couldn't control his pupils.
Oh.
That's it. She's cut off. She's cut off. No more for her.
So I'm finished my book. It's all drawn and colored.
All 4 pages?
All 4 pages.
She's got a 4-page book coming out.
Ducks versus Zombies.
It's yet another tribute to a Lasmat who was in the chat, but he was too good to hang out.
Now he's scared.
Yeah. Now, by the way, boys and girls, this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be on Well Reads reviewing Mike Baron, 2 books by Mike Baron's work, The Blood Red Baron. It's the first time I'm doing reviews on there. And I said yes without even thinking about it because, 1, Well Read, I like. He's a good guy. 2, I enjoy his show. 3, Well Read was the first person to have me on a panel, and I appreciate it. 4, it's Mike Baron. But then I'm like, I really dodged a bullet because I'm a creator. I don't need to be out here critiquing other people's works because that's a boomerang that'll fly back and hit you in the face. So thank God it's Mike Baron, where it's really not possible for there to be a bad book. What if it had been, a Lasmat's book?
I have a Lasmat's book. I haven't read it yet.
Or Carol's book that I reviewed.
You have to read my book. There's just 2 words in it. 2 words.
Quack.
Quack and ducks.
Quack and ducks.
I thought it was brains. So it's quack.
No, well, they're after the ducks. They want the ducks. Ducks.
Ducks. Quack.
Are you going to do me a sketch card?
Yeah, I'll do one.
All right. Then I need one more person to do a sketch card. I'm going to have a set of 4.
10 on you.
I'll do a sketch card.
All right, it's Ducks versus Zombies, and they're stick figures. Go at it.
A really muscular. That's what you have to draw.
I'm going to try and do 2 sketch cards myself. One of the zombies and one of the rubber duckies, but I'm going to try and do it with the gross up style. Like
Wait a minute, what do you mean rubber duckies? I thought they were just ducks.
Literally.
I colored them to be like rubber duckies because that's what I threw at a Lasmat when I
had to blow the dust off of them, but I have them. I have sketch cards.
Oh, there you go. Now, see, I usually go get the 5x7 index cards, the heavyweight ones, and I draw on the back of those because nobody told me they were supposed to be small. So, I guess I've got some Bristol board. I'll just cut up some Bristol.
Let's see. Oh.
Like I did this one for Rex. Of this character, the bystander, called the web. Of course, I did a big version of this. This was just for me to show him, is that what you wanted? And he's like, yeah. So that's available. I don't know why I dreamed it.
We'll draw a mallard here.
Oh, he's already working on it.
Nice.
He'll be finished before the minute is over.
Here, I can share the pages.
JD reviews Baron's novels on Amazon. JD who? Do I know JD? Here we go. Whack! Whack!
That's page 1.
Oh man, put it up again.
Page 3. And here's page 4.
There's the whole book. Spoilers.
That's it.
Scroll down. Oh, they live happily ever after.
It's gonna be a hot seller.
You'll make more money than I've made, Carol.
So what's a good price for a 4-page? Like $5?
Yeah,
15.
$5.
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, 100. Charge 100 a book.
Charge 100. Yeah.
People will ironically buy it. I'm serious.
They will. I mean, Jabba's 1-page book sold.
Yeah. So I figured just the book itself will be $5, and then with the sketch cards, I'll add like $2.
$2.
Price. Yeah, $2.
$7.
So,
$7 gets you the book and 2 sketch cards.
Yeah. So that's my plan.
There you go. Who's gonna market it for you? Who's building the campaign page?
I don't know yet. I was gonna do it myself, but I haven't investigated it, so I don't even know what's involved in it.
It's not really that hard. I mean,
yeah, I was gonna go with Fund My Comic, and if I can't figure it out, I would just have Luke walk me through it.
Yeah, Luke will, and of course, if Anthony can do it, anybody can do it. Talking to you, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony.
Oh my goodness. It's been a wonderful show until Carol showed up.
I hate you.
So what I'm saying is, oh, here we go.
Oh,
we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost done.
If I need everybody to just pray I win the lottery. All you creators that are watching, even all you fans who aren't creators, you're just collectors, and you want books, I'll get them for you. I gotta win the lottery. Books. Whack.
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 Tanner's still working like his head's down. We've
I'm
lost
sorry.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up. Tanner, tell people where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me on the social medias, Tanner Hurley at everything. Like, I got them all. And you can find me here on The Madness.
All right. Chris, where can people find you, sir?
Laughing Rogue on pretty much all of the things. And we do Monday nights, we do Big Sexy Outdoors.
All right. Carol, where can people find your sorry ass?
I'm on Twitter under Carol's Cookies 54.
At Carol's Cookies 54.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, Pops.
Just read the banner.
There you go. And I've been your host, Doc Blalock. You can find me here on YouTube. I'm the only Doc Blalock on YouTube for the moment. And I'm Doc Blalock 8404 over on Twixter. In the meantime, listen. I hope you have a great day. Hug your mama. Hug your children. Tell them you love them. And
I ain't hugging that kid. She's got like knives and shit.
we'll see you next week for another exciting episode of Doc's Coffee Shop.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.